Hi everyone, today I would like to do a solver problem about a truck leasing strategy. I get this question from Google, and there's a construction company, with construction would like to lease a truck, and they could lease it monthly or long term. That's the amount of expense the truck company has to spend on leasing a truck. And one thing particular about interesting about this problem is he could list the truck in monthly or he could list the truck in long term. And here's the amount of money he has to spend on the long term, and here's the amount of money he has to spend on monthly. And that's the amount of truck available at this moment right now, and that's the total truck he needs. And I pull up all the available information on the Excel. Uh, Well, the first of all, there's a constraint. The left hand side has to be greater or equal than the right hand side. Well, one thing particularly interesting about this problem is, there's a linear relationship between the truck. If you list the truck on month one, and you could not list the same truck on month two, month three, and month four. Or let's say if you list the truck on month three, and you could not list the same truck on the month four, and so on. So there's a linear relationship, and that's what makes this particular question interesting. So we have to uh, use solver to do it 4 times, but I can just do it once, and I will show it to you later. And so how do we solve this problem? First of all, the minimum cost for leasing the truck is 14,200 based on the question. So here's let me show you the solver. First of all, we have to set the objective. The objective is right here, the minimum cost, and we want to make it minimum. Okay, so changing the variable cells right here. If you could list the charge on month one, so that means we could list it for 4 months. So it would be 4 months here, and we put a comma here. And we don't have to do it multiple times, we could just do it all at once. And here's the month two. Month two, we could list the truck for 3 months, so it would be D17 to D19. And month three would be 2 months, month three and month four, and month four. And here's particular rule is for the long term, and so we can just highlight here. Okay, and here's the constraint. The left hand side has to be equal as the right hand side. We add it here, and this constraint is for the long term. Okay, and we also make sure it is simple linear problem. Okay, and now we solve it. And and here's the answer for this. Oh, let me keep the solution. So that's the optimal solution for this particular question. So for the month one, will be total 10 truck, and we make sure it is the minimum cost. And how do we make sure about that? And let's see the sensitive report. And here's the video. And what we would like to look is the reduced cost and the shadow price. The reduced cost tells us how much the objective coefficient or how much the unit profit can be increased or decreased before the optimal solution change. Okay, let's, for example, if if we for let's say for this particular example, if we put 1 here, and the video cost would be 915, and we try to, since this number is too big, we try to make the final value to be 0, which means we got to make those numbers as minimal as possible. So, and let's write here the shadow pi for the constraint. The shadow pi tells us how much the optimal solution can be increased or decreased if we change the right hand side value with 1 unit, which means right here. If we change it 1 here, if we allow increase 1, and the price will be, the constraint will be 44.85. That's mean that's the amount, that's the amount of the constraint would affect the cost of the leasing truck. And one thing particularly interesting about this problem, because those are linear relationships, so we got to separate every month. But if we put a comma here, we could we don't have to we do have to do it month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4 separately. And right here we build up a linear relationship for this particular question. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.